Welcome to another episode of What Is? And in this series, I explain technology concepts for those without a technology background. Now, and in this episode, I'm going to talk about what is the cloud. Now, you may have uploaded photos to the cloud, not realizing fully what it is. So, in this episode, I'm going to help you demystify what is the cloud. So, let's dive in. I'm Garrett, and this is TimberTech. So, what is the cloud? In short, the cloud is somebody else's computer. But let's dive a little bit deeper. The cloud is actually a bunch of warehouses full of servers connected by the internet. Now, if you don't know what a server is, click here and you can click on my video explaining what a server is. So instead of storing data on your own computer or running a program on your own computer, you rent computing power, storage, or services from these data centers. Think of it like this. In the past, music came on CDs. Then we had the cloud. And you had Spotify. And now your music lives online and you just stream it. Same for movies. First we had the videotape, then we had DVD, and now you simply stream your movie through one of the streaming apps like Netflix. Same thing with documents. In the past, you would send somebody a Word document, and now you are able to collaborate together in either Office 365 or in Google Docs. To give a simple example, it is like renting an apartment instead of building or buying a house. You don't fix the plumbing or worry about electricity. You pay monthly and just enjoy it. Let's talk about the different types of cloud. There is IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. And I'm gonna explain all of these to you. So first up, what is IaaS? It stands for Infrastructure as a Service, which means you rent your computers, your servers, networking. Basically, you only rent the infrastructure. It's like renting a computer. That is infrastructure as a service. Next up, we have PaaS, which stands for Platform as a Service. And those are the services like Google App Engine, Azure App Services. So you take a little program and you put it on the platform, and any management under there, like server management updates, like Windows updates, Mac updates, things like that, you don't have to worry about. That is taken care of by your cloud provider. You only have to focus on your application. And finally, there is SaaS. And SaaS stands for Software as a Service. And in Software as a Service, that is where you simply use or pay for a piece of software to use, and you don't have to worry about anything. You're doing it right now. You're using a SaaS solution. YouTube is one of those. Gmail, Netflix. Those are examples as software as a service. So let's talk about a few reasons why the cloud is so popular. Well, it has to do with a few things. So for start, it's scaling, meaning you need more power. For example, with all the AI buzz going on, you click a button and you have more power in your application. Cost savings. You don't need to buy the hardware. You don't need to buy all those servers. You can simply use rent for what you need. Then what we have is accessibility. The best part about the cloud is you can use it anywhere as long as you have internet access, which gives you a lot of options. You don't need to move servers around. You just have your laptop with you, you have internet, and you can use everything in the cloud. And finally, maintenance. Imagine if you run all those servers yourself in a company, You have multiple server rooms maybe. You need people to manage all of that and to babysit your server room. And with the cloud, you don't need that. So there are multiple types of cloud, and I'm gonna walk you through them. First, there is the public cloud. And that is a big cloud provider where everybody shares the same infrastructure. We're talking Azure, we're talking Google, and we're talking AWS. Then there is private cloud. And private cloud is where you rent infrastructure from a company specifically and only for yourself. It's like getting a VIP treatment. It's all for you and you alone. Then there is multi-cloud. And multi-cloud is where you use multiple cloud providers. So you use Azure and Google, or Azure and AWS, or maybe Azure and a private. And that is the final one. That is the hybrid. Hybrid cloud is where you use a public cloud provider and a private one. So you get the benefits of the VIP and the benefits of using a public cloud provider. But wait, is it safe? Well, when it comes to security, it's always a shared responsibility. That means that your cloud provider will be responsible to secure the infrastructure. But anything that you build on top of it, like your own application, you are responsible for that. So it is like going to the gym. They provide you a locker, but for some gyms you have to bring your own padlock, or for some gyms you have to set a PIN code to a console. It's the same thing. It's a shared responsibility. The cloud is everywhere. So let's run through a few examples. Your phone WhatsApp backup, Gmail. Your email, it's in the cloud. You like binge watching TV shows? Well, Netflix. Streaming, it's in the cloud. Sharing documents or working together with a colleague in your Google Workspace, it's in the cloud. Even the major car manufacturers. You have a recent car and your console is ready to do an update that goes over the air. It all comes from the cloud. So without knowing, a lot of people are using the cloud. So you are already using the cloud. So the next time somebody tells you it's in the cloud, you now know what it is. It's powerful technology, and it transformed how we work, how we store, how we stream, and how we scale. So this is in a nutshell what the cloud is. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe down below, and leave me a comment with a topic for my next episode of What Is, where I help you to understand technology concepts. I'm Garrett, and this is TheFatRat.